Most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid, and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good impression, there are quite good replacements on the bench.
And as you can see, we've already started here. No, too much on it. Pinged one through here, and now the finish. The shot's on. It's there. The breakthrough strike.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Keeper's got good distance on that. Tries to get it forward quickly. Looking for space out wide. And he just whacks it away. Plays it out to the wing. Well played, he saw that coming. Lobs it in, going for goal! He's scored! Hot knife through butter, they have done it again! Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And it's got through. Brings it forward. Clearance and very necessary. Belts one. Good, strong hand by the keeper. And he's there to make a great save.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
It's a good run down the left-hand side. He's left his man. Gorgeous control there. It's gone for a throw-in. Now surely. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. There's the end of the first half. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. And we're already back underway here. Out wide to the right. That's put paid to a promising move. Going through. Crosses in a... hits one! Gets it back.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
And now the breakaway. Battles to win it back.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
He's got away. It'll be a throw-in. Time for a change in personnel. Here it comes. He has it out wide now. It's a good-looking cross, and he's cut it out. Played out to the right. He's come loose. And out to safety. Gets it back. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Keeper goes long. Oh, they could break here. Decent looking ball. Striding forward, facing goal. Going through. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. So the manager making the last of his changes. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. It's a loose ball. And he's hits one! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, they're definitely going about things the right way, Peter. A goal soon can bolster energy levels now.
And it's hoisted clear. Forward it goes. And now they can launch a counter. He's left his man. Can he put it away? And more, and more, and more. And the lead is 3. It is surely done.
That's always a great sight, you know, on a football pitch. Nimble-footed, show great balance and a really cool head to finish. And that kind of dribbling is really smart.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Maximovic. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Played into space out wide. Done very well to intervene. And that will be the final act. A demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Yeah, looking back on this, the early goal had a big influence on what unfolded and allowed them to dictate with comfort.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. The crowd rises for the national anthem of Portugal. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs, but if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
So it's away we go then. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings a power to whatever he does, and his unquenchable thirst for goals is always an enjoyable sideshow. It's very rare he fails.
And the finish! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
And he's going long. Room for a shot. Hits one! He's delivered all right! Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
So could we be heading for a shock here? Moutinho. This is promising.
Portugal have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
to the keeper. Rui Patricio sends that a long way. And it's Andre Silva. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. That'll be a goal kick. João Mario. Cristiano Ronaldo. Bernardo Silva. Rodriguez. Plays it out to the flank. He's there to hoof it away. Pepe gets rid without sophistication. And they've put it back as soon as they gave it away. George. Lovely bit of skill. Looking for a decent ball in. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Probably be looking to play it square from here. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. And he just whacks it away. Decent progress down the left. Beautifully done. Pepe with a fine tackle. Looking to break out here. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bernardo Silva. Showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He'll try from distance. A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. The team's still separated by one goal, but it should be very different. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, at the moment, Peter, this smacks of an upset, but against more illustrious opponents, this is not a done deal. Half-time will be welcome for very different reasons.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we're off again.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, good ball. And the ball's come out! And that's been won straight back. Header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Guerrero. Driving on now, what can they conjure from here?
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight?
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Gets wrestled off the ball. Portugal get it back again. Defenders on the back foot. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Andre Silva. Could cross it here. good save, he got a decent fist on that.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Spot on, Peter.
Task needed to be better than that, and he knows it.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well played, he saw that coming. Guerrero. Pepe. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Aimed long and direct. It's a loose ball. Well positioned to make that interception.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Portugal have decided now is the time to make their final change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
George. Tries to stroke it through. And it's a corner. And out to safety. And there goes the final whistle. What a game. End to end, it flew by, and in the end, it all came down to just the odd goal.
And there's a lot more to read into this game than just the scoreline.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. We're with you at the St. Jakob Park here in Basel, certainly one of the most aesthetically pleasing stadia in Europe. We stand for the national anthem of Switzerland. Switzerland have opted for a 4-5-1 formation, it appears, Jim.
Well, the lone striker has to be prepared to do some of the work himself, but essentially he needs two of the three central midfielders to make runs beyond him and trust that the wide men can service the penalty box and make those link-up runs from out to in. He should get plenty of support with this setup.
So it's away we go then. And it's Seferovic. Shalai. Jujak. Aimed long and direct. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Shaqiri. Berami goes looking. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. dashing forward at pace. And it's Seferovic. Who's ball? Who's going to get there?
Kadar simply had to make that count, and he did it with some authority too. Wonderful.
Shalai.
Giroud just did a brilliant job there. It was one of those all-or-nothing commitments, and he came up trumps.
Berami gets it back. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. He spotted the run and played him through. Shaqiri looking to shoot. And he heaves it forward. Lichtsteiner. He's got away. Drilled in low. And that has been clubbed away. And the finish! Oh, the ball's come loose. Just brushed off the ball there. It's being played forward. Shalai. He's through. Face to face with the keeper. So Hungary have a free kick. Xhaka with the slide tackle there. Forward it goes. It's Shalai! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
And it's Shaqiri. Berami. It's gone a long way up and away. Battles to win it back. Gorgeous control there. A chance to play it in. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Oh, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. And the first half is done, so neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. After 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And we're underway again.
Switzerland can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
Back into the middle. Granit Xhaka. Jamaili. Tries to get it forward quickly. Now it's Shalai. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Now the counter. Played out to the right. Going through. Shaqiri.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
And he's searching through. Jamaili. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but...
Seferovic! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Seferovic sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Hungary can make their change now with a break in play. Header! It's in! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Hungary making consecutive changes here. Switzerland break the deadlock.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Shaqiri. Defenders on the back foot. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Forward it goes. The ball's loose, and he's after it. Aimed long and direct. A chance!
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Just has to be done.
Pings it out wide. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Forward it goes. Jujak. Plenty waiting in the middle.
Hungary are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Cuts it out. Keeper's got good distance on that. He's left his man. Hits one. Back of the net. They have stolen level at the last. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Hungary chosen to bring on the last of their substitutes.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
So all square with almost no time remaining. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And he's going to have his name taken. Switzerland make their final change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He's got options out wide. Shot at goal! Barami. And that's it. A game chock full of moments and talking points. It could have gone either way, but chose in the end to share its spoils. It ends in a highly entertaining draw. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.